Hey guys, welcome back to Faith Family Home. My name is Keith Duble. If you're thinking of making the transition to Austin and those core values are incredibly important to you, then call me because I want to serve you. And that is how we manage our business through the lens of faith, family, home. Those are the core tenets upon which we establish everything that we do. Guys, I want you to hang on tight today because we're going to be talking about the Sienna Plan by Taylor Morrison at Parkside on the river in Georgetown. Now, there are four main structural things I wanted to go over to you, starting with this dining room. But this property starts at 2632 square feet up to just about 2,900 square feet, beginning at about 569,990. 4 to 5 beds, 3 to 4 baths, and 2 to 3 car, but you can actually have a fourth. But now let's get into it. So we have this living room space here, which is amazing. Beautiful layout, beautiful fireplace. Those nooks on either side, and a really nice kitchen. By the way, the kitchen here that you see is the formal kitchen. This kitchen has the formal finishes of the mounted oven and microwave and a cooktop with the range, with no like freestanding range. Now, we just walked by moments ago and we saw that formal dining space. That formal dining space is the first of the four things I really wanted to address. So not only do you get all the options in the kitchen that you can address with the, you can upgrade the shadow boxes on top, your double stacked uppers and lowers, and all the things in that formal dining space. You can convert that, number one, to four big things, is going to be to a study. So you can close off that door and you can make that a study, which is great. Okay. A lot of additionals that you can add. Really nice. So the second thing that I wanted to talk with you guys about, and we're going to kind of go over all this together, nice and slow through the property, but there is really a lot. I'm not going to get to everything that there is available in this property. Now, obviously you have your outside and you can do the covered patio, which is, this is the example of the extended covered patio, this optional extension. They did it all the way across the back. Now I want you to think about the front of the home. When we are looking at the front of the home itself is a 3-car garage. On one side, it's a tandem, and then there's a single on the left side. And if you want to, you can take the back half of the garage, which is the 3rd car space, and turn that into a 5th bedroom. And that room becomes another opportunity for you to have a additional full bath there. And you can have that as, again, a 5th bedroom there. If you want to have 3 cars, but you want to keep your 4 beds, the next one of the 4 things is going to be an additional bump out where you could do what they're calling the 4th car. And essentially it could be a 4th car unless you want 5 bedrooms. If you want to keep the 4, you can do a 4th car on the side, because that tandem spot remains. But if you want to have the 5th bedroom, you remove that tandem car section and you put in the side entrance, the additional bump out to do that additional car entrance there, which could be a 4 car, could be a 3 car, whatever you decide to do. Now, that's incredible. So that's 2 of the main things. Now we're in the bathroom. I'm just going to talk a little bit about the owner's suite here. Now this does have the slide-in tub. It has the glass frameless shower. But if you want to, you can do an elongated shower there. Or you can just do the standalone shower and some space, some storage there, which is great. The next big thing I want to talk to you guys about, so you have your study that you can enclose from the formal, that is normally the formal dining room. You can do the 5th bedroom. It does limit you in your garage options, but most people are fine with that, unless you really need that 4th car. So it's a 5th bedroom that you can do on the main level by the garage. Or the next thing is going to be adding the media room upstairs. So we're going to get to that momentarily, but there is a lot of amazing things that we can do. So there's 4 main things that you can do in this house that is just really takes the home to the next level. Okay. So if you have certain desires, Taylor Morrison has crafted a plan that allows you to do a ton of stuff. And I love this open plan right here, the dining room, the breakfast area, rather the kitchen, the living space. It's all beautiful. Upstairs, we're going to have a den or a bonus space or a game room or whatever you'd like to call it. And this has a couple of really nice storage spaces in there. That door right there is storage, which I'll open up and show you in just a moment. And then across the room in that door, it's more storage. Now they did have a lock on that, so it's open, but I didn't want to mess with it because it had a lock on it. But you can see it's a storage unit or it's a closet just like this one. So you have storage, you have storage on the other room. Now that door on that wall right there by the hallway, you can bump that out, and that can become a media room. So you have your fourth bedroom upstairs, which is what we're going to now. You can have a media room on the second level. You can do a fifth bedroom downstairs, or you can do a tandem 3-car, or you can do 4 beds and a 4th car. So there's a ton that you can do in this house, and there's so many incredible things going on here. So lots of options, lots of ability to switch things around, move things around, and just a beautiful layout. So upstairs we have, again, this bedroom, and this bedroom is right next to this full bath. Just lots going on. Heading back through this upstairs living space. They did not put this. They did not put the media room in here. It would have been nice to see that, but yeah, it would have been really nice to demonstrate that. That's a great feature. But again, just imagine these walls are closed off right here in front of this formal dining space, and that becomes a really nice sized. This becomes a really nice sized office. So you can close that off and really do a lot of personalization in this property to make that a study if you needed to. So the optional fireplace is in that living space as well. You don't need to. It does not come standard. You can add that if you like. And guys, just think they have a few of these. Just know, by the way, if they're doing any spec homes with this plan, you really want to consider getting maybe consider, instead of building and they have a spec home that meets most of your criteria, if you were to build even to the criteria that may or may not have everything, maybe they have most of it. If you were to build that same layout that a spec home would have as far as options finished, it would cost you quite a bit more, because you have your lot premium, you have all of your upgrades. They're just basically a la carte is going to be way more expensive. When a house is done and it's built, it becomes a liability to a builder. They want to move that unit. They want to get that property sold. They've got a property on their books they need to move, and you're always able to get a great deal. Usually you get a great deal, unless it's COVID and it's insane. Otherwise, you can usually get a pretty good deal on a property when you're able to do it. So this is a bedroom 2. This is bedroom 2 in the front of the home. And so, and it straddles bed 2 and bed 3 will straddle that bathroom that we just passed. So lots of really, really awesome features in this property. So guys, if you have questions about this particular plan or any other one, let me know. Parkside on the river is beautiful, by the way. Let me just speak to that for just a second. Location is amazing. Georgetown is probably one of the most charming little squares you've ever seen. This is just a couple of miles from the Palmer Lane. They call it Ronald Reagan, but when they come up here, Texas has just a terrible habit of renaming roads every couple of miles. So Ronald Reagan is Palmer Lane. Palmer Lane goes all the way up through Austin, and then into Cedar Park, and then into Leander, and then into Liberty Hill. And when it gets up past 1431 into Leander, Cedar Park area, they change the name to Ronald Reagan. And it's a wonderful area where you can cycle. There's also grocery shopping and entertainment and highways and access. It's anything that you need. It's really amazing. So guys, if you have questions, hit me up. Again, Faith Family Home, here to serve you. Let me know if you have any questions. My name is Keith Duble. It's been a blessing spending some time with you guys. YouTube is going to make a couple suggestions. Click one of those tours. Love to have you there. Believe me, it knows you better than you think. I think you're really going to enjoy the tours. I hope you have a wonderful day, guys. I certainly appreciate you being here and joining me on this tour, and I'll look forward to catching you guys on the next one.